Hi there, I'm Jerry Fleener with Bordner Installation Group, and we're here today to talk about storm doors. This door in particular is the Spectrum Full View by Provia. Full view simply means that the glass goes all the way from the top all the way to the bottom, rather than halfway or even three-quarter with a solid panel there. This door in particular is in the Tudor Brown, although there are 16 different colors available. It has a Sierra bronze hardware on it. Now the bronze, that's one of 7 colors that are available for the hardware. So anything you choose to do on the exterior of your home, color-wise, we can pretty much match it with a door that's going to match right out of the box from the manufacturer. A couple of really nice features about this door. The first thing you'll look at is just the contoured edge of the door. It's not flat like you find most doors, so it's very aesthetically pleasing. Looks very nice when you walk up to the door. Definitely looks high-end, high-quality, which it is. The other thing that you can't see, but you can certainly feel when you touch the door, is that this door is 20% thicker. The aluminum is 20% thicker than your average storm door on the market. And what that means is this door is just going to last a lifetime. This thing is going to last a lot longer than anything you could buy at, say, a big box store and put on your home. All right, now let's talk about the inside of the door and some of the features and benefits we have here. As we open it up, first thing you'll notice down here at the bottom is the standard piston that they have for closing the door. It is color matched to match the door, so it blends in very well. What's different about this door is it actually has 2 closures. And if we look up at the top, there's a second one up there, and that second one again is color matched. The nice benefit to having 2 of those is it keeps the door aligned as it's being opened and closed, which means you're going to get longer life out of the door. Again, this is one of those things that costs a little bit more, but in the long run, if you're not having to replace the door in 5 or 10 years, it's money well spent. Okay, now let's talk about the sweep on the bottom of the door. The sweep is really important because that's what keeps out dirt, dust, wind, water, insects, things like that from blowing in from underneath your door. The nice thing about this door is it actually has a triple sweep instead of, say, 1 or 2 rubber sweeps like most doors have. The reason that's important is the door itself is not flat from one side to the next at the threshold where people walk in and out of the door and step on that. So this gives you good contact all the way across. And again, that's going to keep out all of the insects and the wind and the rain. Okay, so now let's talk about my favorite feature of this door. If you'll notice when looking at it, you see nothing but glass here. There's no screen in the door. Most full view doors, they actually have a separate sash that has the screen in it and then a separate sash that has a glass in it. So depending on the season of the year, you're having to remove one sash and replace the other. That becomes very, very difficult. It's a pain. It makes it to where you don't want to use your door. When you're going to spend good money on a door, you'd like to get as much use out of it as you possibly can. And if you're having to take it from me, from experience, if you're having to change that sash out all the time, you end up leaving the sash in, the glass sash in, and then you don't use the ventilating feature of the door on the nice days, or you leave the screen in and then you don't open your doors when you maybe want to let a little extra sunlight in because you don't want to change the sash. So Provia's done something really, really neat here. They've incorporated the screen actually into the door itself. And if we just unlatch this here, I can pull down from the top, and if you'll notice there's a screen right here that comes rolling down with it. And not only is it on the top sash, it's also on the bottom sash as well. So if you wanted to ventilate from just the top or just the bottom or both, you have the option of doing that. Really, if you have kids or pets, really this is nice because you can leave it down on the bottom so that nobody can poke holes in it, knock through it, and you can ventilate from the top as much as you want to. Again, this is a great feature. When you roll it back up, the screen gets hidden. You can actually lock this glass into place right here, so now this can't be opened or closed from the outside. Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about on this door is the handle and lock system on it. As you can see, it's bronze inside and out. It's got an actual dual lock here so that in the evenings or anytime you can kind of feel safe about opening up your front door, latching this, and not having to worry about somebody coming up and just walking right in the home at any time. It's also keyed on this side as well, so if you wanted to lock it full time, still have access from the outside with a key, you can do that.